सहना भवतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। ॐ गणानां त्वा गणपतिगं हवामहे कविं कवीनामुपमश्रवस्तमं ज्येष्ठराजं ब्रह्मणां ब्रह्मणस्पत आनशृण्वन्नोतिभिः सीदसादनम्। ॐ श्रीमहागणपतये नमः। सरस्वती नमस्तुभ्यं वरदे कामरूपिणि विद्यारम्भं करिष्यामि सिद्धिर्भवतु मे सदा। गुरुर्ब्रह्मा गुरुर्विष्णुः गुरुर्देवो महेश्वरः गुरुरेव परं ब्रह्म तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। सदाशिवसमारम्भां शङ्कराचार्यमध्यमाम् अस्मदाचार्यपर्यन्तां वन्दे गुरुपरम्परां। श्रुतिस्मृतिपुराणानाम् आलयं करुणालयं नमामि भगवत्पाद शङ्करं लोकशङ्करम्। समस्तजनकल्याणे निरतं करुणामयं नमामि चिन्मयं देवं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरं सद्गुरुं ब्रह्मविद्वरम्। ॐ भद्रं कर्णेभिः शृणुयाम देवाः भद्रं पश्येमाक्षभिर्यजत्राः स्थिरैरङ्गैस्तुष्टुवागंसस्तनूभिः व्यशेम देवहितं यदायुः। स्वस्ति न इन्द्रो वृद्धश्रवाः स्वस्ति नः पूषा विश्ववेदाः स्वस्ति नस्तार्क्ष्यो अरिष्टनेमिः स्वस्ति नो बृहस्पतिर्दधातु। ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः। We will read I think we had completed till 9th. 9th पूरा हो गया था ना?
हाँ 9 हो गया था।
ठीक है। Today we'll read from the 10th, page number 12.
हाँ।
अथोत्तरेण तपसा ब्रह्मचर्येण श्रद्धया विद्यया आत्मानम् अन्विष्य आदित्यम् अभिजयन्ते। एतद्वै प्राणानाम् आयतनम् एतद् अमृतम् अभयम् एतत्परायणम् एतस्मात् न पुनरावर्तन्ते इति एषः निरोधः तदेषः श्लोकः। Once again, I've broken the words. Athottarena tapasa brahmacharyena shraddhaya vidyaya atmanam anvishya adityam abhijayante etadvai prananam ayatanam etadamritam abhayam etatparayanam etasmat na punaravartante iti eshah nirodhah तद एषः श्लोकः. Now, if you remember, 6th, 7th and 8th shlok was what? About the Surya. Sorry, about the yes, about the first it was told about the Chandra and then it was told about the Surya. So, Loka Srishti was being said. Loka Srishti was being said through the Surya and the Chandra Loka. Then in the 9th shlok also we saw that Samvatsaro Vai Praja. Now Kala Srishti had started from here. It is Kala Srishti. So Samvatsara Vai Prajapati. That Samvatsara is now named as Prajapati. That Prajapati is named as Samvatsara now. And what is Samvatsara? It is divided into two, Dakshinayan and Uttarayan. I told you about there are two paths, two lifestyles. So those people who are identified to some enjoyment, to some bhog, they will go through that Uttarayan, through that Dakshinayan vritti, that is the Dakshinayan path of Chandralok, and they will go to the Chandralok. And these people who are identified to some bigger thought. They don't want anything, but they want to give. Like that, it is connected to a brighter light. That brighter light, that pervasive light, they are who? They will go through the Uttarayan Vritti. Uttarayan Vritti meaning it is a more pervasive Vritti. They will go to more pervasive lokas. So here these two was described. And these two are nothing but two lifestyles, two mentalities, two notions that will take us to our next destination. So this we had seen in the ninth shlok, that from the Chandramas lok, the eva punaravartante. Those from the Chandra lok, what do they do from the Chandra lok? They will have to come back. And tasmat etat rishya prajakama dakshinam pratipadyante. From there, they dakshinam pratipadyante. They go to the Chandra lok, and these are the prajakama people who want some enjoyment, who want some bhog, because they are identified to such things. And so, eshaha vai rahi yaha pitrayanaha. This is the pitrayan, this is the Chandraha, this is the Chandra lok, or the Pitrayana, and this is called the Rai. Rai means the Annam. So this was the ninth shlok. Now, in the 10th shlok, let us see the 10th shlok. Atha Uttarena Tapasa Brahmacharena. So he has already described us about the Dakshin Marg. So now he is going to describe about the Uttar Marg. 1 minute. Now he is going to describe about the Uttar marks. Uttarena atha Uttarena tapasa brahmacharyena shraddhaya vidyaya atmana anvishya. When he is trying to discover about himself. Now this is not about some bhog, or this is not about some enjoyment outside other lokas. It's not like that. It is atmanam anvishyamana. In his own, he is doing his grahopasana, aham grahopasana. In his own self, when he is doing through tapas, brahmacharya, and shraddha, and vidya, and he has also that vidya. Okay, this is important. Vidya, atmana anvishya adityam abhijayante. So he attains that aditya Suryalok. Etat vai prananam ayatanam asti, and then you have to put a full stop. Etat vai prananam ayatanam asti. So this is the ayatan, this is the abode, this is the house of all the pranis, prana, all the pranis here, because we will see here that sarva pranana means sarva praninam. In the bhashyam we will see. So it is the abode of all the pranis, asti, full stop. Etad amritam. This is that amritam, immortality. This is abhayam. So this is abhayam. This is the fearless state. Etat parayana. Parayana means paramayanam. This is the absolute abode. Etasmat na punaravartante, which was said to be ta eva punaravartante in the last mantra, in the ninth mantra. Ta eva punaravartante. Here he is saying, Shruti Ma is saying, etasmat na punaravartante. From there he does not come back. So he goes to that Brahmalok or Suryalok, from where he does not have to come back. Iti esha nirodha tad esha shlokaha. So this is, what is this? This is the Nirodha Sthan. This is a Nirod, place of Nirod for those, for Iti Esha Nirodha Tadesha Shlokaha. So this is the Nirodha Sthan for whom? For those people who are doing only the rituals. Who are only doing the rituals, for them this is a Nirodha Sthan. We will see what it is. With Nirodha Sthan, Etad Esha Shloka, and the next shloka, the next mantra has been described to describe this. That Esha Shloka means this, the next shloka, this is from the Rig Veda. Rig Veda mantra. So this Rig Veda mantra has been taken the praise of that sun day. Let's see how it is. The Bhashya will make everything more clear. So let us go to the Bhashyam. Atha Uttareena Ayanena. When Uttar Marga, when the Surya goes through the Uttar Marga, it is called Uttarayan. So when this person, this ritualistic plus the Jnani, who has got Gyan also and who has got rituals also, he goes to that Uttar Margena Ayanena Prajapatehe Ansham. Now, name of that Brahmalok is being given. What is that? Prajapatehe Ansham Pranam. The portion Ansh of that Prajapati, Ansha of that Prajapati called that Pranam also. The Pranam. Remember that Surya had got different names. Atta, Pranam, Murtam, Amurtam. So here he is saying, telling those names only. So he is Pranam and Attaram. He is the Pran also and he is the Attaram also, eater also, who is energizing the energizing aspect. Who's the energizing aspect? Adityam Abhijayante. Abhijayante means attains. He attains that Brahmalok. These are all the names of that Brahmalok or the Satyalok or Suryalok, whatever you name it. Okay, don't get confused. So Suryalok here is equal to Brahmalok is equal to Pranam, Attaram, Adityam. All these things are synonyms only, which is the Ansh of that Prajapati only. Because if you remember that Prajapati only has become Rai and Pran. That Prajapati only has become Surya and Chandra. That Prajapati only has become the Samvatsar. And now it has become the this Uttarayan and Dakshinan and all the lokas, everything that only has become. So now this person, he attains that. Abhijayante means he attains. Kena, by what do they attain? How do they attain? Tapasa. If one attention should be on the moolam. So the tapasa word has been taken next from the moolam. Athottarena has been described in the first sentence. Now tapasa. Tapasa means what? Indriya Jaina. Indriya Jayana means what? Tapas by the control of the sense organs. By controlling the sense organs through the tapasya. Tapasya means what? Through controlling the sense organs. Okay. Tapasya means controlling the sense organ. Visheshataha brahmacharyena. Now, Visheshataha brahmacharyena means what? He is doing tapasya, but tapasya, if you remember, tapasya was also described in the second mantra, I think. And there the meaning was Guru Shushusha, if you remember. I remember something like that. That you have to stay, see page number 2. You have to stay with tapasa, brahmacharya and shraddhaya. So there, brahmacharya, the tapasya was what? Tapasya was Guru Shushusha. But here it is Indrajayana. See page number 4, second line of the Bhashya. Samyak Guru Shushusha Paraha Santa Vatsyatha. So he is doing Guru Shushusha. So there you have to remember all these things, okay? So there the meaning of Brahmacharya was Guru Seva, doing Guru Seva, living as per the instructions of the ashram and the Guru and Guru Ma if she is there. But here it is meaning more of tapasya at the level of control of the sense organs. So Brahma Visheshataha Brahmacharyena. Now more a seeker is identified with the lower, his energy will get dissipated. and more he is disidentified with the lower, he will naturally get associated with the higher, and the power of the higher becomes his power. Who is backing us? That is more important. And when will somebody back us up? When we are surrendered to that altar, to that person. When we are surrendered, then naturally his power becomes ours, isn't it? So it will, if he is identified to the lower, it will continuously disturb his sadhana. So that is why brahmacharya here meaning is he is uplifting his mind to some higher thought continuously. And even in the common parlance also, even common interaction level also, we see that many a times when our mind is attached to some lower thought, it is not it is anxious, or it is worried, or it is not able to leave some lower thought. At that time we cannot concentrate, even while cooking, while eating, while walking, we trip down. So in this way, we have to see that if we are going for that knowledge, which is the highest knowledge, then we have to be very careful at the level of the mind. At the level of the mind, we have to be very careful, because otherwise these thoughts which we are collecting with so much of effort, that will vanish, that will just disappear. It won't stay there. So this is what brahmacharya means. So next word is shraddhaya. It is picking up one word from the mantra and taking. So shraddhaya. Shraddha means what? Shraddha. See, Shraddha can do miracles. All the upasana, any upasana you take, this is all Shraddha oriented. Like I told somebody to do Vishnu Sahasranamarchana. So his life changed through the upasana. It was not that whoever has told him to do, so that will give the power. It is only the shraddha in that person, the faith in that person, that gives power to any upasana. Wherever we have got shraddha, yo yam tanum shraddha, yo yam tanum भक्त्या श्रद्धयार्चितुमिच्छति तस्य तस्याचलां श्रद्धां तामेव विदधाम्यहम्. Tell me, from where is it? From Upadesh Sar or Vedant Sar?
7th chapter.
हाँ,
7th chapter.
कहाँ से है?
Gita.
Bhagavad Gita.
Bhagavad Gita, 7th chapter, right? No, if we are having shraddha in any upasana, that shraddha will do miracles. Only that shraddha can do miracles. So you have to believe first in what you believe, and then that will manifest. The principle of upasana is this only. So there where you get fruit that has been decided by the faith that you have already. If your faith is too big, if your faith is too high, then you're bound to have a bigger fruit. Bound to have. Nobody can stop you. Even those demons and those dana, rakshasas, all those they used to perform with a lot of faith. And Brahmaji or anybody, the devtas had to come in front of them. What was that? That was only the faith. They used to do with full faith that no, I know this procedure, and through that I am going to ask a boon. So the great powers are hidden in very, very small things. Those small things only we feel that, array, see, like there is a small mantra, Om Namah Shivaya. And Devi's mantra is a little bit typical. The Bij mantras are there. So if somebody asks for mantra and the Guru gives him Om Namah Shivaya, then what is this mantra? Or if you say, no, take only Ram, 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 Ram. So no, give me some powerful mantra. Powerful mantra means what? No, something typical that is very hard to pronounce or something like that. No, the faith that we put in that, That will only give that name a power. That is already powerful. Through Krishna, through Ram Nam, Mirabai had the siddhi of Shri Krishna, Lord Shri Krishna. So that only our Shraddha manifests the small things into a big thing. Okay, so Shraddha is very, very important. When we do with a lot of Shraddha, we are doing Archana in the Shivling. It has the power to manifest Lord Shiva. Like Jeev Goswami in Vrindavan, he could manifest Bhagwan Shri Krishna through the Shaligram stone. He had only Shaligram. He was crying that Bhagwan, this queen, she is distributing clothes and all that. Shaligram is a stone. How will I decorate you? How will I also want to decorate you with all the abhushan and vastra and everything? Bhagwan in the morning, he changed his form. He was in a Krishna form with the basuri, like that. That is Radharaman, Bhagwan. So everywhere Shraddha will only give fruit. It is the wealth of a seeker, the upasak. It does not have anything else other than this Shraddha. So that is why a person, when he is on this path, wherever he has got Shraddha, he should try to protect that Shraddha. Because that Shraddha only will take him high. That the Shraddha on which we have that murti or that person, that is not big. But the Shraddha that we have in our mind, that makes that murti or that person big. So actual fruit is given by whom? That Shraddha only. So in difficult times also, you can see big wealth hiding behind every difficulties, all the difficulties. That no, this difficulty has come only to make or give me something, make some of my personality, and then we can have a lot of courage in ourselves to face the challenges outside. So we should not lose on that Shraddha. If a person has got a lot of Shraddha on jap, isn't it that he will start doing a lot of jap? But vice versa, if he does not have Shraddha at all, slowly his jap will reduce. So wherever we have got Shraddha, it is natural that our Upasana increases. So what does Shraddha do? It will increase our Kriya Shakti and it will increase our Ichha Shakti. Two things. Kriya Shakti and our Ichha Shakti both will be increased. So what does this do? Shraddha gives two or three things. What does it do? First and foremost, he will take away all the future worries. Shraddha, first and foremost, it will take away the future worries. He becomes very carefree about the future. He knows that I have surrendered to my altar and my altar will take care. I don't have to worry about it. Second, he can do bigger sadhanas. Bigger sadhanas he will do, he takes now. Because he has Shraddha that even if I do now, I am going to do 108 times full Bhagavad. I am going to read before I die. Before I leave my body, I have to complete. He takes big sankalp because he knows that he is not doing with his own Shakti. Ichha Shakti and Kriya Shakti is somebody else's. He's borrowing that. He's just an instrument in his hand. So that therefore he will do that. And therefore, extreme Kriya Shakti will be there he has. And he feels that I can attain everything, whatever sankalpa I have taken, I can attain through the Shraddheya's power. So the Shraddheya power, I can attain unimaginable uh, positions or unimaginable upasanas I can complete. Okay, even he can have the vision of the Lord. So in this way, he will attain, and therefore he has slowly while he is doing his upasana, he will have purity in his self, purity in his mind. So when he's got purity, what will happen? Slowly he will attain the knowledge also. Knowledge will also start coming. So, see, if you take the example of Panini, Anini, he propitiated Lord Shiva due to Shraddha only. And because he had got a lot of Shraddha, so he had that darshan and he could have those sutras also that we chant. Ayyuna Rilip, Ayom, Ayom, Chayavarat, Yamangananam, Chashya, all those things. He only got from whom? From Bhagwan Shiv directly, isn't it? So is that therefore, whenever we have got a lot of Shraddha, big things start coming. So if Shraddha is who? Shraddha is Parvati Ma. Bhavani Shankara Vande Shraddha Vishwasa Rupini. So Shraddha is Parvati Ma. When Shraddha comes, when Parvati Ma comes, automatically Ganeshji will come. And Ganeshji is who? Ganeshji is the Devta of all auspiciousness. So auspiciousness will be there. In Mahabharata, there is a shlok that says, Alpa Punyavatam Rajam Shraddha Nevopajayate. Who have Alpa Punyavatam Rajan, Shraddham Naivopajayate. In his heart, the Shraddha won't come, won't manifest. Shraddha is a Devi, she won't come. We need a lot of Punya. If there is a person who has got a lot of Shraddha, means the Punya is very high in his life. So this is what Shraddha does. So when Punya is less, he doesn't get Shraddha. When Punya is more, then Shraddha will automatically come. And if there is no Shraddha, Sanshayatma Vinashyati. When there is a lot of sanshaya in his mind, I don't know how is this person, I should go to him or not, whatever he is talking, I don't know if it is proved or where it is right or not, what is he saying, I should do this or not, is he money minded, will he take something from me? All these things, Sanshaya, when he's got a lot of doubts in his mind, he's very skeptical. That means that he's got very less punya. Punya is less. Punyatma will instantly start believing. Instantly. He won't see here and there. So this is to check our mind. How is our mind? If somebody says something, do we believe him or do we have some sanshaya? I don't know whether he's saying right or not. If we believe, no, I'm not saying that we should not have wisdom. We start believing in everything. I'm not saying that. But if a person of knowledge is there, if a upasana is being given, there if we do not develop shraddha, that means punya is less. So Shraddhaya, Vidyaya. Vidyaya here means Upasana. Next word, Vidya. Cha. Vidya here means Upasana. Cha. Prajapati Atma Vishaya. Prajapati means what? Prajapati Atma Vishaya. Vishaya by the Vishaya. Atmanam. Atmanam means apne aap ko. On his own, when he is doing to know his own self. Pranam. Pranam here means Surya. Pranam means here Surya. Suryam. Jagataha. Jagatas Jagatasthushah. Jagat, that is stationary. Jagat, that is stationary. Tasthushcha. Jagatah tasthushcha. So what is that? Anvishya aham asmiti. When he's anvishya means after having discovered or associated, he knows that I am that. Continuously, this is aham grahopasana. Continuously, he is trying to associate the whole world in himself. In the whole world, that is the pranam or the surya. Jagataha, the whole jagat, that is stationary. Tasthushascha, that jagat, that is stationary. He is anvishyaham aham asmi iti viditva. Having known this, that I am that only. Who is doing this upasana? That person who is now going to go through the Uttarayan. He is continuously seeing the Surya Seeing the Surya meaning seeing all the pranis, all the jagat that is stationary in himself only he is doing. Viditva Adityam Abhijayante. He goes to that Aditya Lok. He goes to the Surya Lok. He goes to the Prana. There are three names: Pranam, Attaram, Adityam. In the first line, all these three are the names for the Surya only, or the Surya Lok. So he goes to that Brahma Lok, Aditya Lok, Abhijayante, Abhiprapnuvanti. He attains it well. He attains it. He goes there. Apnuvanti. Etadva ayatanam sarva prananam. Sarva prananam here means sarva praninam. Etadva, this is the ayatanam. This is the ayatan means what? Like we say Ramayan, like we say Uttarayan. So this is a house or the gati. Both are the meanings. Ramayanam, so Ramasya Ayanam. So there the meaning is the house of Ram, abode of Ram. And Uttarayana, that Ayan there means Gati. So both movement, both are the meanings. Gati also and house also. So here it is saying that abode of Sarva Praninam or the Gati of Sarva Praninam, Samanyam, Ayatanam, Ashrayam. It is the ashray, or it is where all the beings live. That abode, everything is what? Surya only. There you have to put a full stop. Ashrayam. There you have to put full stop. Okay. Till here, I think everything is clear. Etadva ayatanam sarvpraninam. That Surya Lok, that Brahma Lok, that this person will attain. That is the abode of all the beings. Full stop. Etad amritam. Now he is describing about that lok. What is that? Etad amritam. Now this amritam has been taken from the moolam. So amritam means what? Amritam means what? He will be there for a long time. This is not that immortality of that self-knowledge. Be very, very careful. This is some gati that is being mentioned here, that knowledge is not there. This is the gati of upasana plus knowledge. And knowledge means meditation. So this is not the param gati. This is a relatively a longer period where he will go. So amritam means what? Avinashi. See here Avinashi. Avinashi meaning what? For a long time. That abode relatively immortality, as age of Brahmaji is too long, too high. I mean too big. Remember 4,32,000 is of Kali Yuga, then into 2, into 3, into 4, that comes to 43 lakhs 20,000 years only in one Chatur Yuga. Like that, he has got 100. So that makes only one day. Similarly, one night into 100. That is the actual span of Brahmaji's life. It is relatively very, very big. That is why Avinashi. Okay, so Avinashi, there after comma, you have to add ataha. Ataha abhayam. Therefore, it is abhayam. Therefore, it is abhayam. Abhayam means what? Therefore, there is no fear there. There is no fear. Fear of what? Fear of losing, because it is for a long time. Therefore, there is no fear. See, a person who is identified to something bigger, even in the world, he becomes very fearless. How do you think these terrorists become so fearless? They are not scared to lose their lives. How do you think they are? Because they are identified, they feel, they are made to identify to something false, very higher, that you will go to that lok, you'll be there with some apsaras, damsels, and for a long time, for the whole, I mean, for ever, you will go there, Jannat that they call. But they are doing paap. How can they go to Jannat? That's not right. But even these people, like if we take positive examples, Bhagat Singh. Bhagat Singh was in the jail, he was going to be hanged. So he was happy. He said, even after I die, there will be a lot many Bhagat Singhs. They become very, very fearless. Very fearless. Vallabhbhai Patel, if you remember, he was fighting a case against the Britishers in the court. And that time somebody came and gave him a letter. He just read that letter, he folded it back and put it in his pocket. Later on, After the this case got finished and they all won and everything, he took it out and he started crying. He said, everybody asked what happened. He said, my wife passed away. This was the letter. He said, you should have stopped there. So no, my country is foremost for me. So when we are attached to something higher, naturally all our personal lower thoughts, they don't get a place in our personality. Therefore, our mind is very uplifted at that time. Even if the small challenges come, they don't appear to be very big because I'm attached to something very higher. My joy, the level of my joy is very high. So, therefore, even if it comes, all the Mahatmas, even our Gurudev, they had so many diseases. There are, but their level of joy that cannot be compared to anybody. The level of joy was so high. So we also have to keep our minds uplifted. These things will come and go as per the prarabdha. See, we have to think that on the lines of karma phal, that we have got this body as a karma phal of our prarabdha or our prarabdha. Now, whatever the fruit is coming, that is coming as a baggage or a package for this sharir meaning mind, intellect, all gross body, subtle body, and our current body, everything, causal body. It is not my. I am different than these bodies. Na? So whatever karma phal is coming, actually, that karma phal, let this karma phal interact with the body, mind, intellect. Let both of them interact. I will not get affected. Why am I putting that I and sandwiching myself between the body and the karma phal? That's what we do continuously. Suppose I am identified to some person. Suppose my friend. I'm very, very identified to him or her. So all the sukh or dukh, the joys and sorrows of that friend will naturally come to me because I'm identified. But once that friend gets married and he or she is leading his own life, then what will I feel? I will try to curtail myself. I won't interfere too much because I know now their prarabdha is amongst them, both of them. Similarly, here also, let both of them interact. Who? The prarabdha and my body, mind, intellect. I am not going to interfere in both of them. Let all those things take care on its own. Till my prarabdha is there, my body will have some pain, my body will have to take some medicine, my body will have to undergo some treatment. Till there is prarabdha. Once the prarabdha is over, that will be over forever. But I should not bring my mind down into this package of all rubbish and make my mind very low. This is very difficult, I'm telling you, because we are identified to our body so much that it is very difficult to keep our minds uplifted at that time. Only a sadhak, an upasak, or a bhakt can do this. There are people who do this. They don't identify too much with everything that is being given or that is being served in the plate. It is not that whatever is served, everything I have to eat. I can have my own choice as per my requirements, as per my health. Everything, whatever I give, you have to take or what? Not necessary. As per your likings, as per your health requirements, you can take and leave the rest. Similarly, this Mahatma, this Bhakta, this Upasak, he is very, very choosy in where he will get attached. The things are coming continuously. He is staying there. He is reveling with everybody. People feel that this person is very, very attached to this, that. He wants this food. He has a liking for this color. Maybe this house, maybe this destination, maybe he wants to go somewhere. But inside, he is completely detached. Even if this happens or not, he is fine. But he does not show. We have to develop that. For everything, we should not go inside and become like that. This is what Upanishad is trying to tell us. That this person, Amritam, Avinashi, now he becomes Abhayam. Why? Because he is attached to something very higher. Even if it is even it is in this mundane world, it is temporary, but still it is like that. Abhayam. Ataha Eshaha. See, in my book it is written Eya. Eya. This is not a word, so you have to make it Eshaha. Did you get? After Abhayam, Ataha, Eshaha, Bhayavarjitam. Did you get? What is there in your book? आपके बुक में क्या है? एय है?
एव है, एव,
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 उसको एषः कर दीजिए. अभयम अतः एषः अभयवर्जितम. एव भी ठीक ही है. एवः अभयम भयवर्जितम, सॉरी, भयवर्जितम, न चंद्रवत क्षय वृद्धि भयवत. Like the Chandra, it is not waxing and waning. It is not going up and it is not reducing and then again expanding, not reducing, expanding, waxing, waning of the moon. In the Krishna Paksha, and like in Krishna Paksha, it becomes expands, and in the Shukla Paksha, it will come down slowly, 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 like that. It's not like that. So, not like the waxing and waning of the moon, it is stable for a long time. This is what is said here. So, as this is why is this? Because he has maintained through upasana, through vidya, he has maintained that homogeneous vritti for a long time. So this maintaining homogeneous vritti is very important. What happens? I am doing upasana. One day I do with a lot of faith. Second day my faith reduces. Third day it will reduce more. Fifth day I attend some satsang. Again my faith has increased. So this is not an homogeneous vritti. Sometimes I go when my faith is less. That time I will just go buy some lower category things and offer to the Lord. Then my faith is high. I bring a lot of flowers, good, nice things I'll bring and that offer. So this is not a homogeneous vritti. Homogeneous vritti means what? We are having a same type of thought for a long time. When you are maintaining, the thing that will come outside, the fruit will be also very homogeneous. It will be for a long time. Whatever fruit will be. And this is what is being said here. Chandravat Shaya Vriddhi Bhaya Varjitam. Chandravat Shaya Vriddhi Bhayavat. Bhayavat, then you have to put a full stop. So it is not like Chandravat, that it is waxing and waning. It is for a long time. Okay, next. Now, etat parayanam. Now again, he has taken from the moolam. Etat parayanam. Etat parayanam meaning what? Etat parayanam. Ayanam, again I told you, ayanam means two things. Gati also and abode also. So, paragatihi vidyavatam. So, he has got gati, highest gati. Paragati he gets. The highest gati. See, there are two Brahmalokas. If you are confused, some of you may be having this question, that Brahmalok, is it a lok of return or no return? So there are two gatis, there are two possibilities in Brahmalok. Either a person can go there and their continuous Vedanta or satsang is going on in Brahmalok. So if he has got a little bit of prarabdha, that prarabdha through satsang, through meditation there in the Brahmalok gets exhausted and then he gets paragati. That means he will get liberated, moksha. Otherwise, what happens again, there are some cases where he has to come back and he will get a very, very good birth here in very evolved house. He will have a evolved mind. That's what is called in chapter 6. See, Yoga Prashna, remember? This is what is called Yoga Prashna. 41st slok. Prapya punyakritam lokan 41. प्राप्य पुण्यकृतां लोकान् उषित्वा शाश्वती समाः shashwati. Just for a long time. Lokan ushitva, Prapya Punya Kritam Lokan, where he has gone there in Brahmalok, Satyalok, Suryalok, whatever name you give. And Shashwati Samaya is after, Ushitvan is after living there for a long time. Shuchinam Srimatam Gehe. Then when his punya is exhausted, because he is not liberated yet, he will come down again to the Matyalok. But to whose house? Shuchinam Srimatam Gehe. He will go to some house which has got a lot of Shri, which has got the people are already evolved there. He won't have any, he will have a royal family or something like Siddharth was born, like our Gurudev was born in a royal family, like Vivekananda Swami. All these people, they are all what? They are all yoga prashta. Gehe yoga prashta abhijayate. These are called yoga bhrashta. Initially, I used to feel yoga bhrashta because of that word bhrashta. I used to feel that these are very lower category people. But no, it's not like that. They're very, very high esteemed, evolved people who need a little bit of sadhana and they will get moksha. For some little thing, they have to take birth again. Okay, so this is what is being said. Gatihi vidyavatam karminam cha jnanavatam etasmat. Ritualistics or ritual people or rituals plus upasak jnanavatam etasmat na punarvartante. From they don't come back from there. So I told you the both the cases. Either he comes back and he will attain moksha after a little bit of satsang or little bit of dhyan, etc. Or from there only he will continue in Brahma Lok only he'll continue satsang and he will get liberated. न पुनरावर्तन्ते यथा इतरे केवल कर्मिणः, like we had described about the only karmi in the ninth mantra, about the Chandralok. Keval karmina iti yasmat eshah avidusham. By that Aditya, avidusham means what? Those people who are doing only the rituals. They don't have the jnana, the knowledge of that. So those people like yasmat eshah avidusham nirodha. Nirodha. So our vritti only, Nirodha meaning what? Adityadhi Nirodha. That Aditya only, that Surya only becomes the Nirodha. The Surya only stops. The Surya only is an obstruction for the Karmi. Because identification is what? With the lower. Therefore the Surya only does not allow. It does not allow. So our vritti converts into that loka. If he has got a small vritti that was not pervasive, he won't get a very pervasive loka. So that Surya only will obstruct him like that. So nirodha. Yasmat esha avidusha. Nirodha. Nirodha means adityadhi niruddha. Full stop. The aditya only becomes the obstruction there. अविद्वांसः न एते संवत्सरम आदित्यम आत्मानं प्राणम अभिप्राप्नुवन्ति. This is avidvansah. This is nominative. He's talking about this aditya avidvansah, who has not done surya upasana, who has not done the upasana of something very bright or pervasive or something very big. Avidvansah na ete samvatsaram. This he does not attain this samvatsaram. Abhiprapnuvanti, he does not attain that samvatsar, which is of the name of Adityam, Atmanam, Pranam. These are all the names of that Surya only. So samvatsaram, because this is a Prajapati only, so that is why name was given. Samvatsaram, Adityam, Atmanam, Pranam, na abhiprapnuvanti. So na ete, from there, na you have to bring behind. Na prapnuvanti, he won't attain. Who? This avidvansa. So avidvansaha, samvatsaram, adityam, atmanam, pranam. These are all synonyms. Pranam also, adityam, atmanam, samvatsaram. Na abhiprapnuvanti. He won't attain that. Because he's avidvansa. He's only karmi. He has attached himself to something very lower. Sahi samvatsara kalatma avidusham nirodha. That samvatsar only, that God only, that will only block him. block him, nirodha, that he will block him, becomes a block for that avidvansaha. That God only, that samvatsar only becomes a block for that avidvansaha. Tat tatra asmin artha esha shloka mantra. In that meaning only, the praise of the sun or the praise of the Suryalok, sun or the Suryalok or the Brahmalok, that was earlier called prana, that has been done in the next shlok. Tad esha shlokaha. This is the meaning of this shlok. The next mantra has been described in the praise of that sun. Same Prajapati is now being described as a sun. The same Prajapati is described as a Aditya Lok or the Surya Lok or the Brahma Lok. So earlier praise was as Pran, but here it is praised as the Brahma Lok. We have got 5-10 minutes. Let us read the 11th shlok. Panchapadam pitaram dadashakritim diva ahuhu pare ardhe purishinam atha ime anya upare vichakshanam saptachakre shadara ahur arpitam iti panchapadam pitaram द्वादशाकृतिं दिव आहुः परे अर्धे पुरीषिणम् अथ इमे अन्य ऊपरे विचक्षणं सप्तचक्रे षडर आहुरर्पितम् iti. It has got 5 feet. Panchapadam. It has 5 feet. Those 5 feet are ritus. I thought there were 6 ritus. No. Initially he is saying 5, then he will say 6. Okay, so it has got 5 ritus. So they have combined 2 into 1. Pitaram, he is the father. Dwadasha Kritim, he has got 12 forms. Diva Ahuhu. Diva Kalah Ahuhu. Here you have to bring in Kalah Ahuhu. Diva means that Aditya only. The Kala Vidaha Ahu, the knower of the Kal, they have said this. Next, Pare Ardhe Purishinam, beyond space or earth. Pare Ardhe means what? Beyond the space of earth, Purishinam, and it is full of water. It is beyond the space of the earth. Where is it? Beyond the space of the earth, and it is full of water. Purishinam. अथ इमे अन्य ऊपरे विचक्षणं सप्तचक्रे षडर ahur arpitam iti. So it is saying it has got 7 spokes on which the whole world is offered. We will see in the Bhashyam the meaning of this. It has got 7 spokes, like the spokes on the wheel. The hub of the wheel has got spikes or spokes, whatever you say, and the wheel is completely offered to that spokes. Offered in the sense it is a support. So similarly here it has got 7 spokes, and on which 7 spokes are what? Saptachakre. We will see what is that 7 spokes, and on that the whole world has been offered. Means it is a support of the whole world. Let us see the Bhashya. So this is what? This is the praise of Suryalok or the Brahmalok is praised. Why is it praised? Because it is Prakashatma. Prakashatma, so called Suryalok. So Chandralok is what? It is the giver of all the bhog vrittis and everything. So called Chandralok. So it gives bhog, it has reflected light, and it has got a joy reflection. The reflection of that in the joy is reflected in the object. So that is why the Chandralok was different. It was a lok for all the enjoyment of all the bhogas. So in 6th, 7th, 8th mantra, we had seen that Surya only was described as Prana. Now here it is a figurative expression where it is saying that it has got a form, it has got a father, it is a father, etc. etc. This is a figurative expression where we are praising the sun, something bigger. When we praise something bigger, what happens when we do stuti of something bigger? We tend to merge our smaller self or smaller thoughts into that higher that we are praising in. For some time, we forget our lower self, we forget our finite self. So, attachment to bigger vritti is negating the smaller vritti in us. When we are attached or when we are praising something higher or bigger, that means the lower vritti in us that gets the secondary place. So this is the secret of upasana. So that thought, which is Surya Sparshini vritti, it makes our thoughts divine and very, very bright. Again, the Surya Sparshini vritti in us, when we are praising that Surya in us, then it will also make our darker thoughts, our lower thoughts, that will make a bright thought. So when bigger thoughts are repeated in the mind, he leaves the lower thoughts naturally, because he is attached to some bigger thought. So more one praises, more his vritti becomes urdhvagami. It goes up, urdhvagami. So therefore, this has been praised. So we will see what happens here. Panchapadam, Panchapadam, Padam, Pancha Ritavaha Padaha. See, Panchartvaha, this is again another Sandhi, Guna Sandhi. So here what is happening? R has become Ar. So Pancha Ritavaha. So Panchapadaha meaning 5 ritus. It has got 5 ritus. Pancha Ritavaha Padaha Iva Asya. Iva. As if. This is a figurative example. So as if it has got 5 feet. 5 seasons are 5 feet. Iva Asya Samvatsar Atmana Adityasya. Full stop. This Samvatsar called the Aditya has got 5 feet. Taihi asau. Asau means, Taihi means Padaihi. By that pad. What does it do? Taihi asau. Asau means Samvatsara. Padaihi iva ritubhi avartate. So he goes around. He goes round and round through this pada, through these ritus, as if he is moving. As if this Aditya is moving through these 5 pada. So here Bhagavan Bhashikar is saying, Hemant Shishiro Eki Krityayam Kalpana. How can you tell me all the names of the 6 ritus, please? This is a Balvihar question. I should teach them Balvihar kids. Tell me the 6 ritus. Through the sequence should be proper. Start from Vasant.
Ritus, no?
Huh? Ritus, 5 ritus. Sorry, 6 ritus. 6 ritus. Tell me in a sequence.
Grishma, Varsha,
Basant,
Sarat, Hemanta, Shit, Basanta.
Start from Vasant Ritu. Chaitra, Vaishak, Vasant Ritu. Jyeshtha, Ashad. Complete.
Grishma, Grishma,
Ah,
Grishma Ritu. Jyeshtha, Ashad, Grishma Ritu. Shravan, Bhadrapad.
Varsha.
Varsha Ritu.
Varsha,
Ashwin, Kartik.
Sharad Ritu.
Shishir,
Sharad Ritu. Ashwin, Kartik,
Sharad.
Sharad Ritu.
Sharad.
अश्विन कार्तिक श्रावण फिर क्या आता है अश्विन कार्तिक मार्गशीर्ष पौष
हेमंत ऋषि.
हेमंत ऋतु माघ फाल्गुन
शिशिर.
ये हम बाल बिहार के बच्चों को सिखाते. So these are the 6 ritus. So here he is saying the ekikrityayam Hemanta and Shishir eva ekikrityam. Because there are 6 ritus, but he has made it into 5 by making them by combining 2 ritus. Which one? The Hemanta and Shishir into one only he has combined. So winter and pre-winter he has taken into one account. Pitaram Sarvasya. Pitaram Sarvasya means he is the father of all. Why? Pitaram means what? Pati iti pita. The definition of pita is pati iti pita, who saves, who protects. Mati iti mata. Mati means what? Who measures. Mati iti mata. So Pitaram Sarvasya, who is the pita of all. Janaitritvat pitritvam tasya, full stop. He creates the whole world because he gives birth to whole world. He creates whole world. He manifests whole world. That is why he is called Pita here. Tam. Dwadashakritim dwadash masa akritayoho avayavaha. So he has got this Dwadashakritim. All these are in the second case. So these are all the object. So name of that son is Dwadashakritim. So Dwadashakritim is what? Dwadash Masa Akritayoho, who has got 12 months. Dwadash Masaha. So name of that son is Dwadashakritim because Dwadash Masaha Akritaya Asya, who has got 12 months. So his name is Dwadashakritim, name of that son. Avayavaha. Avayavaha means the components or the parts. He himself has 12 parts. He has made himself into 12 parts as if. Then akaranam va avayava vikaranam asya. So he is avayavi, means he has got avayava himself. He has himself become 12, which is anshi in relation. So wherever ansha is there, anshi is there. Like my hand cannot go without my body. You can't call my I am calling you for bhiksha. Please send your mouth or head for bhiksha. No, I have to be there. So wherever ansha is there, anshi has to be there. So here also akaranam means what? Avayava vikaranam asya full stop. Who has got? Has himself become the part. So he only is with the 12 parts. Dwadasha masaihi, by the 12 months, masaihi tam dwadasha kritim, he becomes 12. Saha tam dwadasha kritim grihnati. Grihnati you have to put there. He takes 12 forms as if. Okay. Then divaha. Divaha dyulokat pare udve. Divaha means here what? Divaha. This is the fifth case. This is Vakaran Striling. Divaha. This is the fifth case from that Divaha, from that Surya. Dyulokat pare urdhve ardhe sthane tritiyasyam divi ityartah. Urdhve means what? Top of that Dyulok. So, pare here, para has been taken from the Mulam. So, Dyulokat pare. Dyulok meaning, Dyulok, the Suryalok only. Divaha meaning Dyulokat pare. Pare. Urdhve ardhe, top of on that Dyulok. Sthane. Tritiyasyam divi ityartha. In the third lok it is located. Sthitam. There you have to add sthitam and then there is a full stop. Sthitam, sthane sthitam. Where tritiyasyam divi ityartha. In the third lok it is located. So from the top it is located on the third lok. Like Dyulok, I think it is meaning the space. The space. So Prithvi lok.
Antariksh.
So the Antariksh lok, yes, Dyulok is Antariksh lok, Prithvi, then Antariksh lok, and then it is this one, Divi, Suryalok. So here it is saying in the third lok, Tritiyasyam Divi Ityartah. The third lok it is located. Sitam. Purishinam. Now see, the next word from the mantra is Purishinam. So it is the source of all water. Purishina, Purishavantam, Udakavantam Ahuhu Kalvidaha. So the Kalvidaha who know the Kal, they say that it is having a lot of water. Why? Because it is the source of water. Why? Because it evaporates and it creates the water. So having water, Udakavantam, Purishavantam, Udakavantam Ahuhu. It has having a lot of water. Atha tam eva अन्ये imam upare kalvidah vichakshanam nipunam sarvagyam. Atha means thereafter. So thereafter, अन्ये kalviduhu, the different people who know the Kal, they say to this imam, to this son, u means verily or indeed, verily, pare means different. Kalvidah vichakshanam Nipunam Sarvagyam Ahuhu. He is not only the Karma Phaldata, but he organizes also, he is omniscient also. He is not only Karma Phaldata, but he organizes also and he is omniscient also. Vichakshanam Nipunam Sarvagyam Ahu full stop. See again. Atha Tamev Anye, some other people, those Kalvidah, they also say that Kalvidah Vichakshanam. Vichakshanam is different. Nipunam Sarvagyamahu. He is also Nipun. He is also Daksh. He is also the organizer also. He is omniscient also. Intelligent also. Full stop. Sapta Chakre, Saptahaya Rupena Chakre. In the sun, Sapta Chakre means he has got 7 horses. If you remember, if you know, the sun, I mean Adhidevic son, he travels on a chariot which has got 7 horses. And the charioteer's name is Arun. So here Sapta Chakre Saptahaya Rupena Chakre Satatam Gatimiti. It is continuously moving with 7 horses. It is continuously moving. The 7 horses are there and it is continuously moving. Okay. Gatim, Gatimat is the word here. So 7th case will be Gatimati. Gatimat, in the Gatimati, in the sun. So Gatimat is the word. Don't break it. And Kalatmani, again, in the Kalatmani, in the Samvatsaru, that Surya only. Satatam Gatimati Kalatmani. Shadare Shadritum iti ahuhu sarvamidam jagat kathayanti. The spokes of that Shad Ritu, Ahu, Shadam Ritumati. See again, this is Shada Ritumati, Ahu. This word I have broken. So all are in 7th case. 7th case meaning in that Surya. Which Surya? Which is continuously in Gati, Gatimat. So in that Surya Gatimati, in that Surya Kalatmani, in that Kalatmani, which is of the form of Samvatsar, Uttarayan and Dakshinayan, Shadere means Shadaritumati, who is having the Shadaritu also. In that Ahu Sarvamidam Jagat. In that only everything is there. The whole Jagat is there in this only, which is in the form of Sapta Chakra, in the form of Saptahaya Rupena Chakre Satatam Gatimat, which is continuously moving in the form of 7 horses or 7 horses or the chariot. This is called Idam Jagat Kathayanti. In that is offered. The whole thing is there in that Surya only. Arpitam Ara Iva Rathanabhav Nivishtam Iti. You have to add Kathayanti there and full stop. So Arpitam is offered as if the Ara Iva Rathanabhav. The spokes are offered to the hub. Like even in the cycle, in the childhood we used to see, all the spikes are coming out from that hub only. So as if all that are offered in the hub. Similarly, Arpitam Araiva Rathanabhav Nivishtamiti Kathayanti. As if the whole thing has been offered to that hub. Similarly, here also everything is offered. The whole Jagat is offered in that Surya only. Yadi Panchapado द्वादश कृतिर्यदि वा सप्तचक्र षडरः सर्वथा. So yadi, if it is there, yadi is there, then you have to put tarhi. Tarhi after षडरः. tarhi सर्वथा अपि संवत्सरः कालात्मा प्रजापतिः चंद्रादित्य लक्षणो अपि जगतः कारणम्. So here it is saying यदि संवत्सर कालात्मा प्रजापति चंद्र आदित्य लक्षणः वा पंचपादः द्वादशाकृतिः सप्तचक्र षडरः इति नामभिः कथ्यते तर्हि स संवत्सरः जगतः कारणं भवितुम् अर्हति. This last line will have to have some अन्वय, saying that if यदि संवत्सरः कालात्मा प्रजापतिः चंद्र आदित्य लक्षणः वा, if you are naming this Prajapati in the form of Samvatsar, see all those names are there, na? Samvatsar, Kalatma, Prajapati, Chandra, Aditya, all these are in Prathama. So you have to collect all these Prathama Vibhaktis in one portion. Aditya Lakshanaha api Jagatah Karanam. This is the Jagat Karanam. This is the Jagat Kariti Namabhi Kathyate Tarhi Samvatsara Jagata Karanam Bhavitum. So this Samvatsar only is the Jagat Karanam because everything has come from that Samvatsar only. Everything has come from that Surya only. So this Samvatsar only is the Karan of the whole Jagat. Please revise this. If you have any question, please ask me next time. We will see it and move forward. Om Purnamadav Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha.